This Sunday is the third Sunday of Lent, and we have in our gospel the parable of the barren fig tree. And as I reflected on this gospel reading, it brought me to a memory. I reflected on this memory in light of hope, the hope that we get in the gospel. I found myself back when I was 14 years old in a hallway, in my home, and I was standing with my brother. And as we stood there, we had just lost our mother, and we didn't know what we were going to do. It was a time where we were very confused, but we had been praying for a very long time. We had been cultivating the soil of our souls. We knew what was coming, and we, as much as we could be, were ready. And as we stood in that hallway, we had a moment, a lapse, where we thought, what are we going to do? She's gone. And at that particular moment, one of her friends came in. She was a woman who had been in our lives. We were family friends, and she walked in and she comforted us. She spoke to us for a little while, and then she left. And my brother and I, we stayed in the hallway for a few more minutes. And I looked at him and I said, "Can you feel people praying for us?" And he said, "Yeah, I can." And in that moment, knowing that we had a road of grief ahead of us, we found our hope. And we found our hope because we had cultivated our soil and we knew the one who gives us hope. And it is in cultivating the soil that we prepare ourselves for whatever life has to throw us. We always need to hang on to the hope that God has given us. In Hebrews chapter 6, God says that we can be sure to have hope, that Christ is the anchor of our soul. So in this Jubilee year, in this time of hope, let us journey through Lent, cultivating the soil of our soul. Let us pray like we've never prayed before. Let us fast so that we can cast off the things of this world and we can find ourselves in a quiet space, hungry for Jesus.